In the previous test, we wrote a unit test for the myMathSum method. What we want to do now is to understand more about the assert and the assert equals method. So I'll create a new class. So I'll create a new test case, JUnit test case. I'll call this assert test. So I'll call this assert test. I want to check my understanding about assert. So if you are learning something about Java and you want to check whether your understanding is correct, then JUnit might be a really good way to check your understanding. So here what we want to check is our understanding of assert. So assert true. So we want to check whether two things are equal. How do I do that? Assert equals. If I say the same number here, what would happen? Test would succeed. However, if I have a different number here, what does it do? What would happen to the test? Assert equals would fail. It says expecting 1 but 2. So assert equals basically checks whether the left hand side and the right hand side are the same. You can run assert equals with, there are multiple variations of assert equals if you look at assert equals. So double long object, double float string. So you can actually do assert equals with any kind of arguments. The other thing about assert equals is there are a couple of other assert methods called assert true. So assert true can be used to check whether a condition is true. So you can put a condition here and check whether the assert it's true condition or not. It's kind of a shortcut. So I could have actually done something like assert equals and said true comma true. So assert true is kind of a shortcut for that. Assert true and condition. You want to check whether a condition is true, I can use assert true. So actually here I'm hard coding the return. So you could actually call a function which is returning something and you want to make sure that it's true. You can use an assert true for that. The opposite for assert true is assert false. So assert false is more in scenarios where you want to check that the condition is false. So if the condition turns out to be true, then this would. One of the important things that we would already see is that we are doing a static import of all the assert methods. Similar to normal import, static import is used to import static methods. So instead of saying assert.assert equals, what it allows us to do is just directly use assert equals. Because I did a static import of assert equals, I can directly use assert equals in here without saying assert.assert equals. That makes the code much more readable. The other assert methods are assert not null. This is used to check whether a value is not null, and the other one is assert null. Obviously this is used to check if a value is null. So if you're checking an object and you want to make sure that it's null, then you can use assert null. If you want to make sure that it's not null, then you can say assert not null. There's a assert not equals also present, but it's not really as frequently used as assert equals. The last one is to compare arrays. So if you want to check whether two arrays are equals, then you can use assert array equal. You are getting an array as an output, so you are getting an array as a result, and you want to check all the values in that specific array, then you can use assert array equals. There you go. Those are the different kinds of assert methods that are present in JUnit. In this step, we took a quick look at the different assert methods which are present in JUnit.